Hi everybody, how are you doing tonight? Gonna have another chat. Seems like this is gonna start being the norm. It's fine by me. It's 8. Here, let me show it. Maybe the ring light won't cut it out. It's 8:30 Ohio time, so I don't know where you all are at. Any people, I saw that I've gotten some likes, so if you end up liking the video tonight, put down where you're from, like the city, state, or country. It'd be interesting to find out who's tuning in and listening. Yeah, I put out 2 shorts today. If you follow me, you'll know that they're videos, and I use the Oracle cards for the videos, and I don't read them. I make it more like a music video. You know, people get so overloaded with all of the readings and stuff that they watch. I don't know, that kind of like gives you a break. You know, I've got a vast collection of songs in my head, being a musician. I was a drummer since I was 8 years old, and so I like to share music with people. So you'll hear all kinds of music, not just like the pop music that's out. You young people, it might be stuff your parents listen to that are my age, but everyone knows them. You know, if you've been around, you know the songs, been exposed to a lot of stuff. I uploaded 2 videos as well, and then I'll have this one. So we're moving right along. I saw one of the videos did very well. It had like 58 views on it. If you all watch my stuff, could you please subscribe and share for me? That would really help me get my likes up and be able to be noticed, where I would just pull right up within the thread. Unless somebody's searching for me or has subscribed, they won't see me. So if you like my work and you like this whole craziness, then please, if you can, just like and subscribe. 2 more things. Rich Lopp, L-O-P-P, he has a tarot course available on his website, and I don't have the website name, but if you go to his subscriber page, it's probably on there. The tarot course is $11.11, 11.11. Robin from Blunt Sagittarius, she has one that she did for free, and I'm pretty sure that she put it on its own page, and I did watch that as she was doing it, and she has like the major arcanas, the regular arcana. She has it all broke down and how you would be able to remember when you read. So check that out. It was pretty interesting, and it might save you some money, especially if you're really wanting to learn. Tarot's difficult. I mean, can't just sit down and expect to do it. Each card's got 50 different meanings. So, and that brings me, this is the cards we're working with. Season of the Witch, the Beltane Oracle. This is the second inception in that group. Lorraine Anderson and Juliet Diaz. Second installment. It's a wonderful deck. Here's the box, really nice, and here are the cards. Here's the back, and then it has the foil on it. But if you use your cards a lot, the foil's gonna rub off. The Samhain that I used when I found all the 5 cards of the third party. If you guys are watching, there's a part 1 where I found the 5 cards of 3 women on each card, and the second one like tells the rest of the story. I know people don't want to watch for an hour, but it's worth your time if you're trying to get information, and maybe pass it on and share it and like it. The one I believe has like 8 views and the other one has 1 view. I know it's long, but hey. And lastly, if you are watching tarot, which all of us do, pass those readers on by that aren't shuffling on screen, because they're missing, like, number one, we don't know what they're doing behind the scenes. You know, we have no idea. And 2, that's kind of like if you were playing a card game, that would be cheating. You can't, you know, if you're playing Monopoly and you're under the table, like, counting your cards and your money out, you're gonna be like, get the hell away from the table. What the hell are you doing? In my family, I was the last 8, and there were 7 girls, so I'm the last 1 boy. And my sisters would have ripped me right up out of that chair. So I don't know who these people think they are. You know, it's crazy. I'm thinking about getting an hourglass. I looked at them on Amazon, so we can set it right here, and I can't go past the time. They have 15-minute one, 30-minute, and 60-minute. I think I'll get the 30 minutes just in case, because you never know when you need a timer. But I guess you could use your phone. But the, I don't know, the hourglass looks cool. We got a whole thing here, buddy. Bottom of the deck, morning dew. And I apologize if there's a reflection. You know, I'm on the ghetto scene, so I'm in a studio apartment. This is, I don't have anti-glare on my glasses. I'm in a studio apartment. You guys would not believe how small this is. Maybe one day when I feel more comfortable, like in a couple weeks, I'll take my phone and I'll show you what this setup looks like and how small this place is. And you would just be like, oh my God, what is she doing? So let's see what we have. Now these are new. I didn't go through all of these. I don't like to do that because, like, when you're reading a new book, you're not gonna like scan the pages before the beginning of the book. So that's how I figure it with new oracle cards. We've got the Maiden, which if you watch the videos, you saw her in there. Demand what is yours and take back what was taken. Reclaim until you gathered all of you. So maybe somebody wasn't very kind to you and took something, stole from you, stole your heart, stole property. Fertilizing. Food is not the only thing that nourishes you, dear one. Be mindful of what you feed your soul. And isn't that true? Oh, this is a good one. Boundaries. Look, you guys can see my extension cords right there. I need a lighting crew. I need everything. I know set design, but I don't know why it's a mess. Boundaries are sewn into the parts of who you are, for they are not to be crossed. She has a really cute dress on. Sacred waters. Drunken by the swell of the sea, I can feel the blanket of her embrace. Unafraid of the presence releasing the cords, I call her in. I call her deeply within. Okay, let's see what we have. Our fine maiden. Look at all the butterflies she has behind her, protecting her. Butterflies are inquisitive. They flutter around a lot. There's a sun back there and some ferns. Look at her beautiful clothes. I think she had her heart broken. We all know how that is. I think she had a heart broken by someone. Her card number is 22, which boils down to 4. But 2222 is a angel number. Yeah, I think she had her heart stolen. Demand what is yours and take it back what was taken. So if you're trying to, if you guys were dumped, ghosted, breadcrumbed, you want to reclaim yourself, because what's going to happen is if you let it go too long, well, not even that, you're going to need to cut the cord. If you can't cut it yourself, you're going to have to go to a therapist or somebody that can help you cut it. And when I say cord, there's no real cord. Some people burn cord or cut it, or, you know, they do it on the manifestation moon, which is the new moon, and we have one coming up. That's the time to ask for things from the universe. And maybe you need to ask at that time. She's in water, so she probably feels like she's drowning. There's nowhere for her to breathe because the situation of this has just consumed her and pulled her under. There are bees and butterflies in this, and I believe they're protecting her. Look at her face of discontent. She's mad, disappointed and mad. Number 35 or goes to an 8. I hope people aren't drinking to drown out or doing drugs to drown out what's happening to them, because it says drunken by the swell. So if you have a propensity to drink and you're living a sobriety lifestyle, try to get in touch. If you're in a certain group or go to therapy, try to get in touch with your doctor, because we don't want you to fall off the wagon. I know about that. I've been 8 years sober. So, yeah. After she cuts the cord, there's bees in this picture too. You won't be able to see them. There's 2 bees. Okay, the fertilizing, that's not just nourishing plants, and that's nourishing yourself with food, and it's also nourishing your soul. After you go through a gut-wrenching experience like this is the abyss basically, and you get pulled under and feel like you can't get out. You're never going to rise to the top. Once you do, you have to keep nourishing your soul so you don't end up back in this situation, which leads to this. Last card, boundaries, and it's the number 3. We all know what boundaries are. She's got the sun behind her, and she's ready to start up a new beginning. And with this number 3, the new beginning could start in 3 weeks, 3 months. I'm not going to say 3 years. I mean, it could be, but I doubt it, because you guys are diligent and will work on your stuff. Boundaries are sown into the parts of who are, for they are not to be crossed. So this isn't going to happen again. She is going to enact these. It's always good to sit down and write your boundaries out, so you know what is good for you and what will work for you. Ultimately, it has to keep you safe. Morning dew. She has the 11 behind her, the birch trees. That's the high priestess. She probably knew what was going on all along. The silence of one steadiness springs. Brings fertilization to the soul. It gets you out of the deep water and the abyss and depression. You're going to use your boundaries so you don't end up in this situation again. I'm just going to go through this stack real quick. We have creation, which is number 6. See how there's an adult inside of the tree? You're going to create yourself into something new. We had the oak tree earlier with the cardinal and the empty bird nest. A relative's watching you, and you're deep rooted with the tree. Here's the face with the toadstools. They have stories, and they were watching. They're not necessarily nice. These aren't good fairies. Look at them. There's 3 of them. So there could have been a party of 3, which I'm thinking. You had the sun god. He probably was the dude. He was probably the dude cheating on her, which put her into this state. Because of a third party. The high priestess knew everything, and tipped her off. She now has boundaries. She's going to fertilize her soul. She's getting deeply rooted with the oak tree, and the cardinal, a relative, has come to visit, and the empty bird's nest is good luck. This is all going to happen by the middle, probably to the end of spring. See how the leaves are sparsely coming out? They're budding out. New creation. You are going to have a new creation of yourself. You are going to reinvent yourself probably by spring. Probably by winter. You're going to be the phoenix rising. Your life is going to totally look different. You're going to be making huge changes. I believe it. I believe it for everyone. This was today's, this is tonight's nighttime chat. So, see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.